When someone refers to Ford F-150 headers and exhaust, they're talking about aftermarket or sometimes OEM performance, components for the 5.0 V8 engine in the F-150 that replace or augment the stock exhaust path, specifically the headers or exhaust manifolds, and the rest of the exhaust mid-pipes, Y-pipes, catbacks, mufflers. The goal is to improve flow, increase horsepower/torque, and change the sound. Here's a breakdown of what headers and exhaust means in that context, what kinds are available, trade-offs, and examples. What are headers, and how do they relate to exhaust? Exhaust manifold/header. The part bolted directly to the cylinder heads that collects exhaust gases from the engine cylinders and funnels them into the downpipe or midpipe. Stock factory. Manifold are often cast iron or lower flow designs. Aftermarket headers are often tubular, mandrel bent, and designed for smoother flow. Types of headers. Shorty headers/short tube. These are closer to stock in shape and location, replacing just a manifold section. They offer moderate gains with fewer fitment issues. Long tube headers. These route exhaust primaries further downstream before merging, generally offer greater gains, especially higher RPM, but may require more modifications, clearance, new mid-pipes, O2 sensor extensions, and possibly tuning/emissions considerations. Exhaust downstream of headers after the headers. The exhaust path continues via pipes, mid-pipes, crossover, or Y-pipes. Catalytic converters, if retained or upgraded, resonators, mufflers, and tailpipes. The exhaust system overall includes all those downstream parts. When people say headers and exhaust upgrade, they usually mean replacing both the headers and much of the downstream exhaust for better flow, and matching the headers' increased capacity. Why upgrade headers and exhaust on the F-150? The benefits typically include increased horsepower and torque by reducing exhaust back pressure and improving scavenging, better sound/tone, a deeper, more aggressive exhaust note, better engine responsiveness, especially at higher throttle openings. Thermal benefits. Quality headers may dissipate heat better, or can be coated/insulated to reduce underhood temps. However, there are trade-offs. Cost. Quality headers plus full exhaust can be expensive. Fitment/installation complexity may interfere with frame, steering, cross members, or require modifications. Emission/legality. Removing or modifying catalytic converters may violate emissions regulations in some jurisdictions. Some header kits include high-flow cats or are carb-approved. Others are race use only. For example, some BBK headers are not carb-approved. Check engine light/tuning needs. Reposition O2 sensors or alter flow may require modifications or tune to avoid engine codes. Examples of header/exhaust kits for F-150. Here are a few real-world examples currently offered in the market. BBK 3/4 long tube headers for the 5.0 Coyote. Approximate model years 2011 to 2014. Made of mandrel bent tubing. Include new gaskets and hardware. Cook's 7/8 long tube header plus connection kit for 2021 to 2024 F-150. Includes stainless steel headers and a 3-cat Y-pipe. JBA Shorty headers 3/4 for 2015 to 2020 F-150, more compact upgrade with options for different finishes and, in some cases, carb compliance. Stainless Works/Stainless Power offers long tube header kits and catback exhaust systems specifically for F-150 models. These kits typically vary in material: stainless steel, coated steel. Primary tube diameter 3/4, 7/8, etc. Collector design and whether they integrate or require additional Y-pipes or downpipes. Whether they include or require O2 sensor extensions or new wiring.